Let's start with a light beige as the base color for the puff pastry layers. Leave a few areas white for highlights, and go over some spots again to deepen the warmth. For the cream layers, you can use the same beige or go even lighter. Just brush along the edges where the cream shows. Then, start layering in darker tones. This gives you that baked, golden variation in the pastry and helps define shadows. The darkest areas should be where crumbs overlap or cast shadows underneath. Don't forget the gaps between fragments. Those little crevices really bring depth. Add a bit of dark brown to emphasize the deepest shadows. For extra warmth, layer in a hint of light orange to the crumbs. Where you've left highlights, gently blend the edges with a colorless blender or a light marker to soften the contrast. Next, I'm using a pale beige to tint the cream under the crumbs. Just a gentle wash to tie it all together. Use dark brown again to deepen any indents or edges that need contrast. Then refine the whole layer with a soft blend across the top. You can also add brightness back to certain spots with a pale tone. This brings dimension and balance. Now for the cream layers. Start with a very light gray as your base. Then use a slightly darker tone to shade the shadowed sides and inner dips. Anywhere that the cream is folded or sunken, go a little deeper to show volume. For the pinkish cake layers, use a bean paste tone or dusty rose, and shade both the lit and shaded parts for contrast. Add darker colors into the deepest areas and optionally tint with a soft pink for that warm, sweet finish. Add a bit of shading around the edges and dips and touch up any small details. Finish off by layering warm gray in certain sections. You can also add little brown dots or crumbs and a few fine textures to suggest crispness. Lastly, give your puff pastry some deep shadows and texture marks, and don't forget to tint some fragments to add color variety. If the cake looks just a bit too flat, try gently brightening the top or edges of the cake layers with a light tone.